Hello everyone, this is BCS Buster, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 4. Now that we have the yellow charm, we can continue on through this area, and we can see what other dangers and treasures await us here in this final dungeon. So, first thing we want to do is enter a random battle. Now what we'll do is go this way, and if we go up here... yeah, there's a door that we can open up with our new yellow charm. Ooh. Yeah, now we can go through this way. And up here? Actually, no, wait. I don't think this is where... yeah, this is the elevator room. We don't want to go there. That's where we go when we take the elevator down to this floor. What we want to do is go up here and we get some ammonias. Not too bad. Okay, so let's make our way back to where we came from. Here. And back down this way. Now, before going on, what we want to do is head down here. Yeah, we can enter a secret area back here, which can be tricky to find. Just rotate the camera around so we can see what we're doing. And if we go back here, we get another set of mist armor. So that's why I only purchased one back in the town of Chato. And I want to give this one to Cray. Now he has probably the best armor, well, one of the best pieces of armor that he can equip in the game. So we'll give that to him there. And we're all good. All right. So now let's go back up this way. And we want to go back up this way. And now make our way back through here. And up here. Yeah, now we're back on this floor. Now, okay, let's see. Whoops. Well, what we want to do first is make sure that you throw this switch. Now you want to throw that bridge to make sure that we can actually get back to the area that we want to get back. If you don't throw that, then you'll be stuck, and we don't want that. Okay. Now basically, I'll show you how to get back in case you forgot how to do that. Woo! Those things kicked my butt. Holy cow! That was tough. I definitely need to heal up after that one, especially Sias. He got throttled. I mean, it's no big deal, but... by the way, I went the wrong way. I forgot that I need to actually go down to get back. I'll go down this way, that's right. And through... this way, is that right? And down through... oh yeah, up here, that's right. Alright, and a level for Ursula, very nice. Yeah, she's coming along really nicely. I like where she's heading. Okay, now through here. And up this way. Yeah, again, this area can be very confusing if you're not careful. That's why you want to throw the bridge, so that you can go right across just like that. Now, why it is that we can't just step over the rope, I don't quite understand. But we can open, now that we have the yellow seal. Boom. Very nice. Okay, let me take a second now that I've opened this and just make sure that I'm doing what I want to do. Hold on. Okay, we do actually want to press on. And face a new enemy here, Warders. Now this is an enemy I was looking for because we can actually get an item from them. They can drop an item, and they can drop the best piece of armor in the game for both Ursula and Nina. So we definitely want to try and get that from them. Okay, so let's start by trying to weaken them. All right, Typhoon. There we go. E-Rex. Maturity, BCS Universe, is what I'm all about. Okay. Hopefully this won't reflect or anything like that. Yeah, okay. Shoot. Oh, the fire barrier is weakened. That's nice. So that means that this should do some additional damage because Giga Flare is a fire-based attack. Yeah, see how that works there? So once you weaken the barrier, then you can... man, I didn't get anything there. But once you weaken the barrier, then they're easier to go down. So yeah, this will be a good place for you to in this floor right here, to look for some more warriors. And we'll go over that a little bit later. But for right now, let's press on. Okay, let's just keep on moving. And down here. And whoa, now we're starting to get pretty deep in here. Okay, let's see. Here. By the way, someone had pointed out to me, was asking me about this, and it's true. You can actually equip a slicer on Ryu. The reason I'm not is because in most times when you play through this game, you're not going to have 2 slicers. You might get 1, but I got incredibly lucky and got a second one. So, and since that's a very unlikely scenario, I'm not going to equip it and abuse that because I'm trying to make things as likely as possible for everyone that's playing this game. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's keep on moving. And facing a new enemy here, the Fire Wing. An aquatic lizard that can coordinate attacks with others. I don't like that too much at all. So let's try and take them down as quickly as possible, just like before. Typhoon and Sias, go. Yeah, this is pretty much my main strategy for taking out anybody. For all the groups of enemies here, is just Fire Blast, Giga Flare, and then Sias following up with a double attack. Because if you've done what I've done, you'll probably have a slicer by this point. There you go. And can do some good damage with Sias. At least I highly recommend you have a slicer by this point. But again, you probably won't have 2, which is why I'm not using it with Ryu. Okay, and since I have a second round, we'll build up the Fairy Village with Fairy Attack, and then Sias Attack, and Ryu Attack. Oh boy! Yikes! Yeah, unfortunately, the enemies, when you have to use Urshin, the enemies will probably get an attack in because Urshin's speed is so low, but that's fine. Usually, if you're using Fairy Attack, oh wow, you survived that. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't survive that, though. Very good. And very nice. Okay, let's keep on pressing forward. And through here, and if we open this door, we get the Red Charm. And now we can use it to unlock doors with a red seal. Very, 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 very good. Okay, let's see. Now we want to go this way. Yep. I believe there's a chest we can get. Yes. And we get a life shard. Very nice. Okay, so we definitely want to use those. Yeah, I'll give that to you. Yeah. Boost Ryu's defense. Very good. Okay, let's head back this way. Okay, very good. So what I want to do now is I actually want to make my way back up to the first floor so that I can bring the elevator back down to where it needs to. Well, actually, no, I lied. What I want to do first is I want to open this door. This is a red charm door. Ooh. Yeah, and it takes us out to this area right here. But what I want to do is I actually want to now make my way back up to the first floor and get the elevator so that I can start traveling it. We're on the 3rd floor of the basement, and I want to be able to ride the elevator all the way back up. Now there's an easy way for me to get to the 3rd floor. Plus there's some other items that I can get as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way back up to the 1st floor off screen. And actually, yeah, so I was making my way back up to well, I'll show you how to do it real quick. What I'm going to do is make my way exit out of this room and get back to the room where the yellow charm was, where we unlocked the room. So I'll take care of that off screen and be right back. Okay, so I made it back here. Now, a couple pretty cool things happened on my way. Fighting one of those fire wings, I actually picked up another accessory that I wanted to show off. The Bell Collar, which is a rare drop from the fire wing. What it does is raises the chance of encountering random battles. So that can be helpful if you're trying to do some grind. That actually is going to be helpful for me when I'm doing some grinding to build up the number of encounters and raise my levels and that sort of thing. So that was pretty cool. Man, those Skullens are dangerous. Holy cow. But anyways, here's our trusty elevator. Thank goodness. All right. Now what we want to do is we want to go back up to the first floor. Because there's definitely some things we can do up here. Now that we have the yellow charm, and I wanted to get the red charm out of the way first before doing this. Now that we have the yellow charm, we can go up through here. And definitely rest up. And don't need to save. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to go down here. And this is a room I ignored earlier. But now that I have the red charm, I can open up this door right here. So we definitely want to do that. Ooh. I don't know why I like making that scary ghost noise whenever that door opens. But anyways, in here we get this chest which contains the Dragon Blade, one of the best weapons in the game for Ryu. The second best weapon in the game for Ryu, actually. Watch this. Whoo! Yeah, good increase in attack power, has the same effect as Might, which already increases his attack power, so that's awesome. Ryu's becoming a tank, dude. Like, yeah. So it's not quite as good as the Slicer, but again, I'm going to assume that you probably don't have a second Slicer. Now, if you want, you can put the Slicer on Ryu and give the Cleaver to Sias, but I actually like the Dragon Blade just a little bit better over the Cleaver, but that's just personal preference. Okay, very good. Now, I believe there's something else that I can do here. Now, I gotta try and remember how to do it. Okay, hold on just a minute here. I know there's one other piece of armor that we can get. I just gotta try and remember where it is. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I remember what I'm supposed to do now. Okay, so what I want to do is go back through here. Maybe if the game will let me. Thank you. Now we want to go down this way. Now I'll go down this way, so to another area which I ignored before, and open up this door right here. Now that I have the yellow charm. Ooh. Oh well. And if we open up this chest, we get the Dragon Armor, another one of the best pieces of armor in the game for Ryu. Let's give that to him right away. Yeah, so it resists breath attacks, increases his defense just a little bit. So that's pretty good. I'm trying to think if there's any... If I can give that mist armor to everyone else. I don't think so. Yeah, because I think the mist armor, yeah, that's not as good. So, okay. And you can't equip the mist armor, can you? Nope. Okay, so just have that extra suit of mist armor, and that's all good. Okay, very good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to make my way back to the elevator, and I'm going to get out of here and head back to the world map, because now I've done everything that I need, that I can do here in this area. Well, that's not necessarily true. I am going to start making my way back to the world map. How am I doing on encounters, by the way? No, not quite there. So I'm going to go fight some more. Actually, no, I lied. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and fight a few more random battles back on Basement 1 so that I can see if I can get that best piece of armor in the game for Ursula and Nina. And I'll show that off if I manage to do it. And then what I'm going to do is make my way back up to the world map and start finalizing getting the best piece of equipment in the game and kind of finishing up some things. So I'll take care of that off screen, heading down to the first floor first, and then I'll be back once something exciting has happened. B1, please. Very good. Ah, there we go. Finally got it. The Angel's Vest. I've been probably trying to steal that for about an hour now, and I finally got it. Whew! Man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a one. Even when you charm the warder, it's still a 1 in 64 chance that you'll steal it. So I'm just gonna get one because, quite frankly, I got sick of that. Oh God, Ryu got his ass kicked. Okay, no problem. Hey, there he goes, and he recovers by force of his own will. Fantastic. Whew! Thank goodness. Man, these guys can use Depress on you. Like, they can do a lot of damage. So, we definitely want to try and take them down as quickly as we possibly can. Sias, why don't you... Let's see. Let's try a critical hit there. All right, it'll refresh this barrier. By the way, the combos are really the only way to take this thing down, or the best way to take these things down. Because then the fire barrier goes, and then the second attack, Giga Flare, should do enough damage to take him down. But yeah, whew, my goodness, I literally have been trying for an hour to get that. So yeah, I'm just gonna get the one. If I happen to get another one, cool. But if I don't, it's not a big deal at all. Got it. Whew! My goodness, that was tough. And I also managed to get a couple levels for my characters, so that was pretty cool. And let's see, but yeah, look at that. Whew, man, they got their butts kicked. So okay, so the Angel's Vest, what that does, good increase in attack power or in defense. It's a blessed armor. I believe it gives additional protection to instant death, some status ailments, things like that. So you definitely want to try and get that whenever you can. So give that to her. We'll give that to Nina because I picked up the Burglar's Garb a little bit earlier. And actually, plus 10 per critical hit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and degrade her to Diana's dress. So there you are. Very, 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 very good. What's her defense? 163. Yeah, that's probably the best way I'm going to want to do that. So okay, very good. Now I'm going to work my way out of here, and I'll meet you back on the world map. Okay, made it back to the world map, and I just left camp and healed up all my characters. By the way, now we've got 501 encounters, so that means I can earn the next. Skill from Khan. But first thing I would do is head back to the fairy village, and let's see how things are going there. Gotta make sure that they have enough food. Yes. I may have to go do some hunting for the fairies too. We'll see. Let's see how things are going here in the fairy village. Yes, it should be just the troops levels have gone up. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of the troops went up, and some new music. I care more about the troops going up because I've been using a lot of fairy attacks. Yeah, so we got a good amount of food. Yeah, so basically the fairy village is now self-sufficient. It doesn't need me to do anything for it anymore. So everything is all good in the fairy village. Yeah, so having that 7th troop really helps. So now let's say the fairy village is self-sustaining. So now I just want to keep using the fairy village in order to just double-check and make sure that everything's good. I believe the barracks can get up to level 100, so I'm going to keep doing that for sure. Okay. Next thing I want to do is go get that skill from Khan. The 500 skill is incredibly important. So let's go over to Saldine and let's get that. The 500 battles skill. So let's go talk to Khan. Yes, sure am. I have indeed. Believe me, get some really tough enemies. Thank you. And now we get to learn one of my favorite abilities in the game, Tiger Fist. And what this does is attacks anybody, and it changes with power and agility. So you need, basically, you want to have somebody that hits really hard and has high agility. Now, normally you'd want to, I would say, give it to Ryu, but I'm actually going to give it to Sias, and there's a very specific reason for that. We're going to give it to Sias there, mostly because of his double attack power. There's one more skill that we can get from 600 fights with Khan. So there's something to keep in mind. But, okay. Well, I do believe that that's mostly everything that I want to accomplish. Let me check my characters out before starting to make all my final preparations and basically just filling out all the little minor details. So yeah, I've got the best equipment in the game for Nina. Let's see, best for Ryu. There's something a little bit better, but I'm not going to worry about it for right now. Let's see. For Urshan, yes, that's good. Let's see, Ursula, yeah, she's got the 2 best things I want, Mortar and Electrifier, and I'm not going to get another Angel's Vest. Got the best equipment that I want for Cray and for Sias. Okay, very good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm probably going to take a couple of days, actually. I might not post for another couple days, because I'm going to spend a good amount of time basically getting everything that I want in order to finish up with all the little final touches in the game. So what that means is I'm going to go do some level grinding with the bots there, because I basically want to get powerful enough that I can defeat the best enemies in the game. And I don't consider that cheating, because I would want to do all this stuff before taking on the final boss. So if you want me to show you something where I just go fight the final boss right now. I'd be happy to do that in a bonus episode so you can see what that's like, but I'm going to go take care of that off screen, or like over the next couple days, basically just build up all my characters to get all their best stuff, be able to defeat any enemy in the game. I'm also going to go get every skill in the game, and I'll show you how to do that, where all the different enemies are, and all that good stuff. So it's going to take me a couple of days to put those clips together, but I will certainly take care of that, and then I will be back, and we will take on actually, the next episode will be me showing you everything that you need to know to do all the final preparations for the game. But until then, this is BCS Buster signing off. Don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at BCSBusterLP, check out my blog, check out my donations page, and as always, take care, y'all.